Hi there, it's Kevin with Roguedeckbuilder.com here with match number 1 with our Gatecrash draft. We are on the play, which is awesome with Boros, so we will play and hopefully get a decent hand here. Like to see Aurelia. We can lead off with the Boros Gate. This is a fine hand. Hopefully we will draw into the lands we need to cast this bomb. No mole here. Kind of weak hand without a lot of creatures to start off either, but we'll draw into one hopefully. I'm liking our odds. Basically anything that we can draw is good here. We got our fixer. We do need another white source to cast that Aurelia eventually. But we have 2 removal in the hand. This is a great hand. So I think I'm just going to play the Goblin here. And hopefully get in for 2. And next turn I better draw a land. But I will trade with that. Will I trade with that? I don't know. I definitely don't think that I should waste a smite here. I mean, the best case scenario is I draw land? Of course not. But we can actually save him with the Martial Glory. And maybe that's... I don't want to get into a race here with... extort. So if he chooses not to block, which is cool. We'll go ahead and just do the 2 to him. So we did miss our land drop, which sucks. That might cost us the game actually. Crazy how sometimes that is the difference between winning and losing, is just missing that one 3rd turn land drop. See if we miss this one. Okay, nope, and that's exactly what we need. So 17 lands. Once again, I'll trade. I'll trade with the Skulk. So we do have to play around Devour Flesh here. I don't want to lose my Sky Knight Legionnaire. If he blocks and then Devour Fleshes, we're in bad shape. But I will attack into it. I'm not going to play around to Devour Flesh at this point. Ugh. And I have to play around a maneuver, huh? Well, that sucks. Maybe well, no, the right play definitely was to attack there. Still a card for a card. And he got my good old Crypt Ghast. Alright, so another land here. I think the right play is just to chuck out this Madcap Skills on the Goblin. And then swing in. I mean, he's on a fast clock. And he's going to have a crap ton of mana next turn. But we can, if we top a land next turn, we'll have the Angelic Edict. And if nothing else, we got this Martial Glory to protect our dude. And that's fine. The Extort is going to hurt a little bit. The 2/2 Vigilant guys. But yeah, we can still get through. Wipe his board here, basically, when he blocks with his Knights. And now if we draw some removal, he can't even block with his Knights, but... It's going to be a very close race, that's for sure. So we'll go ahead and tack in. See if he wants to trade. Okay, so that will... No, our dude will die. So we're going to have to smite and Glory, or Skin Brand and Glory. So smite 1, yeah, we still have to Glory. Okay. But I do think that we want to keep our guy alive. Because the Glory won't... We could Goblin and Glory, though. I still think the better play is to smite Destroy target blocked creature. How come it's not? Oh, blocked creature. Ha! I'm reading it wrong. I have to block it. So yeah, we have to glory here. And goblin here to keep him alive. So yeah, a lot of cards we had to waste there. He's got to get up to this Aurelia, and then it's a win, basically. Still no land. So this format is really just turn your card sideways format. So he looks like he's unlucky. He's getting a mana flooded. And yeah, he does have to leave back his dude. Pit fight's just so bad for us right now. I think we do trade here with... I guess we could have pit fighted down. I think I'm just going to swing in here with both of them. And hopefully just get in there for at least 3 damage if he blocks. And... do I want to kill this? I don't think the Crypt Gas... Well, it is an extort. Yeah, I think I am going to pit fight. So he's down to 2. Now Skullcrack is looking really good. And I got rid of his extort guy and his insane mana generation. But again, he's got a way. I need to top deck a land here and just flat out win. And I don't. And is it the right play just to tack in? Or wait a turn? I think the right play is just to wait a turn. This would get all the cards out of the way, and then I could still, he'd have to cast it, and I'd still have to top deck. Maybe I do just want to wipe his board here. The Denizen can get kind of stupid. I'm in attack here with the Goblin, forcing a block. Still a million cards I can draw here. Got a little lucky here that he drew tons of lands. Again, I have to play around Devour Flesh. There's our land. And will that do it? No, he's got the removal in his hand. Why'd he tap all the way out? I don't know what he did there. All right, still again though, Aurelia will win this game if we can get another land. Hate to get stuck at him at 2 life here. I think the Skullcrack is definitely to come in against Extort, as it can swing the game pretty good. So we'll go ahead and cast Aurelia here. Hopefully it's enough to win. If not, I have seen these Extort decks just come back and back and back and back and back from low life. I did last night in my... I was they call it Borzov, black, white, red deck, and I came back from 2 life. Okay. That's not the worst thing ever. because we get another attack phase. And there we go. That is the power of Aurelia. What a boss. Alrighty. We'll go on to the sideboard here, which Skullcrack comes in. I don't know. See, Ember Beast actually might come in because they just flat out pound down his deck. So I don't know if Skullcrack actually is the right play here. I'm going to try these Ember Beasts and see how I like them, because they're great with Pit Fight as well. So we'd have to cut maybe a Smite, as we're the one on the aggression. Mugging's awesome. Infantry I still like a lot. Angelic Edict seemed pretty slow, but I didn't get to see anything else in his deck. And it is one of the only removals I have. Maybe this, and the Veteran's awesome too. I don't know exactly what I would cut. Maybe a land here. We'll go to 16. And then cut... I'll just cut one Ember Beast. I'm just thinking the Ember Beasts just do a lot in this deck. I don't want to cut a Skin-Branded Goblin. They're just so versatile. Cut the Glory? No, I like having at least one more combat trick. 18 creatures is plenty. But I mean, the Skin Brands are combat tricks too. I'm going to cut the Martial Glory. Call it good. See how these Ember Beasts work. I don't think I can mull an Aurelia. I think I have to take the hand with the Aurelia in it. So, could be risky. Especially if I draw a land here, which I don't. Skullcrack, but I don't want to see Skullcrack. But we have everything we need just to cast the Aurelia. We just have to draw one more, and I guarantee we will draw another land by that point. So I'll pop this Skullcrack whenever he extorts. Possibly I will at the end of turn here. I might as well spend my mana. So he seems like a pretty aggressive deck as well. Yeah, I'm just going to use the mana here. We'll Skullcrack him. So again, I don't know if Skullcrack was the right play to decide that in. It seems pretty good against Extort. Oh, there's our Goblin now, but of course Goblin is not going to be played. We will go for the Infantry. And he's actually very good with this Pit Fight. Not a bad card. Ooh. That's a mean card. I think we're going to have to go ahead and... Ooh, huh, and he leaves his Gilgate open as well. I'm not liking that. But what we can do here is we can pitch our Warmind Infantry. Yeah, I think it's the right move to get rid of this Gateway Shade here. So the right play, that would put him up to 3/3. If he blocks, we do need all of our red here. So I'm gonna attack here. And if he blocks, I will pump it to kill it. Okay, so now I can just flat out kill it, because he can only tap an untapped gate to get +2/+2. Only making him a 3/3. So his Gateway Shade's going to die here. Which is a great trade, because that guy can get very big very quickly. And then we could pit fight here and take out another problematic card. Or we just go ahead and cast this goblin. I think the goblin is the right play. Just cast him. I'm not worried about the Street Denizen. It's aggressive, but it's not an extort card. And I'd like to save this pit fight to kill off any sort of extort card. Again, it seems like he's getting flooded with lands, which is good for us, of course. All right, and no attacks on his part. Mugging's decent. We could go ahead and mug. But again, I think I'd like to save it for... No, it's a sorcery speed, though. We could 2-for-1 with the pit fight. So if he blocks with the court denizen, we can fight the other one. I think the right play here is just to mug the court street denizen. Alright, what's the X on here? X on my skull crack? Oh, he's going to tap down my... Okay, that's fine. And give that guy Intimidate. Yeah, that's okay. Now, would I want to trade a goblin for either one of these? And I think the answer is no. So we'll just hold back. One more for Aurelia. Aurelia, the overpowered card. Dumb card. That guy is definitely going to get fought. And we'll go ahead and do it right now. Because that is an extort plus a ton of mana card. Ooh, he's blue. Okay, so he was probably stuck on his other Dimir color last game too. Very, very awkward draws for this guy. I kind of feel bad for him, but that's Magic. And we have Aurelia in our hand both times. Not too sure if I like that attack here, because I will trade my Goblin for a 1/1 flyer that can block Aurelia. He's got one card in hand, 2 mana. I don't know what that could be. Once again, I'm not the most familiar with this deck. Madcap Skills is great. I'm going to go ahead and put it on my Warmind. And I'll see if he wants to trade here. I'll definitely trade the Spirit for... Yeah, that's fine. And that way he can't block my guy in the future. He's got to have 2 creatures here. And eventually we'll draw into that 6 land for Aurelia. Whoa, that's a lot of... Okay. That dude is a pain in the butt. But he will have to trade. So he can't attack here. And he will have to flat out trade. And if Aurelia comes out, that's... Ugh. Yeah, I'll definitely trade here. Because it will kill both of them. Give him a 4/4 and a 1/1. So we need to draw into that last land. And our the exile creature is looking very good here too to get rid of that Guardian. But we could just get outclassed. But of course I can just pop this Aurelia, wait till he taps out, and I have to find a way to save this Aurelia though. can't attack with this Guardian. It's too risky for him. And that will pretty much do it. Now I have to find an answer for the Guardian. Ouch. Yeah, that's going to hurt. Because it can block any amount of creatures. Huh. Wow. Huh. Well, okay, sometimes you just top what you need. Unless he's got the counter for this should be game. Sometimes that's magic. So luck's on our side this time. And we went on turn 8. See what would have drawn eventually. Wow, we're a long time before we get that mountain. But yeah, our one card in the deck that is solution ends up being the next card. Anyway, this is Kevin from Roguedeckbuilder.com. Thanks for watching.